There's still a lot of good here. You know, don't let the evil tragedy overwhelm you to the point where you can't enjoy or live your life.
Love, that is the message spread by pastors and believers and bystanders tonight at the latest vigil on Bourbon Street, honoring the 14 people killed in that terrorist attack.
And tonight, several members of One Accord Ministries took to the streets. They're praying for people and peace in the city.
The group started out in Avondale with the service and then ended on Bourbon Street. And that's where we find WDSU's Jonah Gilmore live tonight. And Jonah, you're learning this vigil is personal for one man.
Yeah, Gina Suller, we're learning one of the people spreading the message of love and praying for people is the friend of Brandon Taylor. He says he knows firsthand the heartbreak many people are feeling, hoping that prayer can help people find peace.
This city would not be known for murder. This city would not be known for a terrorist attack.
To be part of this tonight is more personal than anything.
A community vigil on Bourbon Street turned into a moment of personal prayer for Michael Cortez. He prayed for the memory and the legacy of his friend and former neighbor Brandon Taylor, one of 14 people killed in the Bourbon Street terrorist attack.
Being that was an individual that I knew, that really was like, wow, man, that's even more closer to home. And, you know, it could have been me out there.
Cortez is a member of One Accord Ministries, whose members spend Wednesday praying for the victims, survivors, and everyone impacted.
We coming together to bring faith, restore love in the community, restore hope.
Their day started at their church in Avondale, and their faith led them all the way to Bourbon Street.
We will not be moved by fear.
Pastor Andrew Pellerano dedicated his prayers for peace to eradicate the fear he believes lingers over the city.
We have not been given the spirit of fear, but a power of love and of a sound mind.
As the cold air blows through the memorial that's now protected by a barricade, people hope the warmth of prayer will embrace the victims, their families, and our city.
It really hurts my heart that had to happen to anybody. This is a place for a good time. It's not a place for all of this crime, all of the hate.
Rashanae Papina visited the memorial on her own and saw the group praying. She thinks the moment was divine timing.
It really breaks my heart. I had to come out myself and pay my respects. It was only right.
Pellerano dedicated his thoughts to honor those 14 lives, preaching the Crescent City cannot live in fear and will not let a tragedy define who we are.
We never let one incident put a label on the entire city.
And back out here on Bourbon Street, you're taking a live look at that memorial. The pastor tells me they will continue praying for everyone impacted by this tragedy, urging people who need to talk, be heard, or simply vent to reach out to them or someone. Reporting live along Bourbon Street tonight, Jonah Gilmore, WDSU News.